Hello everyone.
Welcome back to
Another episode. And now we have a name.
Yes. Do you want to tell them the name?
No, I think you should.
Our podcast is going to be called Shits and Giggles because we shit and giggle, I guess.
Yeah, well, we had a really hard time and it might change, but right now that's what it is.
Shits and Giggles with Z's, not S's.
Yes.
Forgot about that too.
So if you're looking for us on YouTube, it's actually ShitzAndGigglez 314. And then on Spotify, it's just Shits and Giggles.
Is it? That's my bad.
Yeah. It's okay. No, that's fine.
Anyways,
Yeah.
On today's episode, we are going to talk about
How we met.
and our first date, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So we met at my very first job, and your third job.
Second, third.
Third.
Yeah,
let's
right.
see.
Fourth, no, third.
No, I was right. I know your timeline. But what Henry Schein?
We met at Henry Schein. It was a warehouse, and they distribute hospital, veterinarian, and dentist supplies.
Yeah. So anything you see in those offices, we handle.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool job, you know.
I don't know. I hated it so much.
I liked it.
You guys, I used to fall all the time through skids.
Well, you should walk on the forks, not in the beams.
Beans.
Not beans, beams with an N, not an N.
I said beans.
Anywho.
It's hot in here.
It really is.
Yeah, so we met there. And we didn't start talking right away because I didn't like Carter. Because he
came in.
You came in and then you went straight to carts and I had to deal with skids.
But I was part-time, so.
I was mad. I was like, okay, so listen guys. We had two different areas in our job. Two different jobs. One person had a cart and then one person had to deal with skids. And we used to call them flow, right?
Flow and bins.
Bins.
Yes.
So Carter, from the start, started in bins. And I was like, are you kidding me? I've been here for a month or two. And I still haven't been trained on bins. So I was so mad at you.
You know what I think it was? I think it was the fact that it was very intricate. The bin aspect of it, because you had to... The quantities were so high, so you had to sit there and count. Whereas flow, you just cut open boxes and put them into the rack.
Yeah. So anyways, we didn't talk until our orientation. Somehow.
You started falling asleep, that's why.
No, yeah, but somehow, he started a month or two after I did. But we had orientation the same day, which is weird.
That is very strange.
Right?
Never think about that, yeah.
Yeah, so it was you and I on one table and then two other guys on the other table. And I fell asleep because they turned off the light. We were watching a video on this old-ass TV.
Yeah, about some stupid training.
Yeah, black and white bullshit. And I fell asleep. And we were supposed to fill out this paperwork. And I woke up when the guy turned on the lights, the security guard.
I remember, yeah.
He turned on the lights and I was like, holy crap. So I looked over at Carter and he had his paper filled out and I was like, can you give me the answers? I fell asleep. And that was the first time we ever spoke. And
I helped you cheat on a test. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that.
But anyway, I think he was interested in me very fast and I wasn't interested in him because he was 17.
That's not the reason. It's not the age. The age, it's the young,
he wasn't my type.
Yeah, it was the white boy.
Yeah, I was more
skinny,
into Spanish boys, I guess. So yeah, so I wasn't really, you weren't my type.
She was racist at that point. She really was.
And then, you just kept flirting with me. I remember that. I remember you trying so hard.
Okay, but let me come at my side of this. You're this little Puerto Rican fiery girl who's I can hear you across the aisle. I know you're there. It's not like you hide yourself. You are loud and you don't give a shit, which is fine. I love it. It's great. So I knew where you were, and I wanted to be a part of that. Like, I wanted your energy. I don't know, I just remember always seeing you walk by in your little striped shirts with your little
broken
ripped jeans.
And then you can see my long johns,
yeah,
my
your
brown
little white long johns underneath.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, like, I don't know, I just liked the way that you were. Like, I liked the person that you were, even if you weren't sure of who you were at that time. I still just wanted to be around you. And then the more I got to know you, the more I wanted to date you, which is normally how relationships work. And I just had the balls to ask you.
Yeah. So I think it was October when we first started talking. And then in January, you asked me to a dance or a party, and I said no. Remember that?
I don't remember.
It was like a
asking you
Henry
to.
Schein Christmas, whatever. You remember
yeah.
that?
I don't even think I went to that because you didn't say yes, so I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you went. But it's okay.
I don't know. I don't remember a lot of things.
I do. And so you asked me out to that, and I kept saying no, and we didn't go. And then I started like talking to Spanish guys, and then I realized I didn't want that. I wanted you. You know?
It's because I'm nice. It's because I'm nice.
You're nice, yeah, and you're funny. And let's see. Yeah, you're this really nice guy. So then we started talking, and then I finally said yes to going on a date with you. It was like a Sunday in April. I remember that.
So random.
And I don't even know where you were taking me. You told me you were taking me to Hell's Kitchen.
Is that what I called it? Okay, yeah, I don't... Different names for different places.
And I had no idea what I was getting myself into, guys. This guy took me to an abandoned place. And I brought my camera, remember?
Yeah, I remember you taking pictures.
I was like taking photos and like enjoying my time. And then I realized I was entering...
You didn't know until we were not even in the place that it
No, I didn't
wasn't-
know until I posted on... Like, I posted the pictures on Facebook. And they're like, you know that's trespassing. And I was like... And, okay, oh my god, did you just take me on my first date to trespass?
Yeah, I did. But it was fun, wasn't it? It was a great time. You would have never seen that with anybody else.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. So even though it was a little illegal, it was still fun.
Yeah.
And really, I don't...
Carter was so nervous. I think that's the cutest part. He would get like rosy cheeks. So
That's
nervous.
the terrible thing about being white. You can't hide it. Like, my cheek's so flush and you know something's wrong.
Nervous.
Yeah.
Ran a stop sign.
I ran a 4-way, so it was safe, alright? There were no other cars coming at the other 3 stop signs.
Yeah. And then after that, after entering this abandoned place, we went through, it was like really sketchy. You hid your car or whatever.
I don't know.
We went through the basement or whatever, the bottom of it, and then we walked up the stairs, and then that's when we found. It was like an abandoned warehouse. They had like a lot of paints and printers and paper everywhere. So that was cool. And then we got hungry. We went to Sheetz. We went to a gas station.
You know, to be...
That was the first date.
To be honest, I don't even think at that point in time I knew it was illegal to go in there, because that was like the beginning of my explorations, I guess. So like...
Did you go there before me?
No, that was the very first time I'd ever gone there, but I always had friends who went, and my siblings are older than me, so they had friends who went, so I always knew about it. I just...
Was that your first abandoned house you went into?
Probably. I don't know. To be honest, I probably did some crazy shit as a kid.
Yeah.
Probably went to some like abandoned places as a kid.
I don't think I
remember.
have. Not on purpose, at least.
I do it on purpose. I
Not
enjoy
on
it,
purpose.
no,
But yeah, so that was our first date. And ever since then, it was just hard to get rid of me.
I think it might be the other way around.
It was hard to get rid of Carter.
Yeah, I think you've wanted to a couple times, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
sorry.
And like you guys, that was like the start And there's so much that happened. But like we're so strong because of every single thing that happened. Every argument, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
And now it's greater today than it ever was.
Yeah. All the people have tried to broke us up too. They've tried. Yeah. They've like put things in my head, put things in his head.
See, I've had a specific person come to me and say, oh, she is talking to these people. Why would you want to be with her? She doesn't care about you. And my words to her was, I don't care who she's talking to. I want her in my life, so I'm gonna keep trying. Doesn't matter to me what anybody else says.
I'm so glad you tried hard. I'm telling you guys, we met in October and we didn't start dating till June. April was our first date, but we didn't start like being a couple until June 4th, 2015.
When I asked.
Yeah, I know. After so many dates, we acted like a couple already.
But you gotta go on dates to become boyfriend, girlfriend. You can't just go on one date and then be like, oh yeah, we're together. Like, no, you gotta work for it.
I know.
At least you made me work for it, but it's okay. It's okay. I work for it every day still. Every day.
No, you don't work as hard anymore. But it's okay, you got me.
That's right. Nobody else.
I'm showing the camera my ring.
That's
for anyone that's like not watching the video, the YouTube video. But yeah, so I think that's a good second episode.
Yeah, I think pretty much explains who we are and how we started dating. You know, it's crazy to think that it's almost 8 years.
Yeah, I had to literally, like, you guys, I have a good memory, so I had to remind Carter of some things.
Yeah, because to be honest, I don't remember a lot of the things that happened, but
no,
that's why you're here, so you can remind me, and then I can be like, oh my gosh, that happened.
Act like it's the first time you ever heard it. Bro, you lived it.
Multiple times.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, if you guys have any questions about anything...
Legit, anything. We'll Google it and answer it for you.
Talking about Googling. Yeah, this guy was asking me questions and I, like, Googled the answers. And he was like, you Googled that? And I was like, yeah.
I mean,
what do you want me to say? No.
And like, how do most people get their information nowadays? You Google it. So like,
you know, yeah.
When people ask,
I helped. I saved him a fucking step.
Yeah.
He should be appreciated, not angry.
And he could have done the same thing and still gotten the same answer. So
yeah,
that's hilarious.
I forget what it was. It was like something about fasting. I was like, oh. I don't know. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching or listening. We appreciate you. Thank you. And Carter will upload this. Thank you, Carter.
Yes, so stay tuned for this, and next episode will come out sometime.
Yeah, weekly episodes.
The following week. Yeah, I know I said Tuesday every day at 10 a.m., but that doesn't always happen. But there will be once a week.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Subscribe, follow, share.
Rate us 5 stars for our awesomeness.
Bye.
Bye.